How's it going, guys? It's Rad. So yeah, the Monday Night Raw review, the 25th anniversary Raw review. So let's get this one started. So, of course, Raw started out in the Manhattan Center with Jim Ross and Jerry Lawler on commentary there. Then we switched cameras to the Barclays Center with Michael Cole, Corey Graves, and Booker T on commentary there also. So Raw would now starts in the Barclays Center with Shane McMahon and Stephanie McMahon in the ring. Welcome everybody to Raw. Celebrating the 25 years of Raw that's been on the air. Thanking the fans for all the support. And then they showed the video package of all the great moments on Raw that's happened the last 25 years, from Mick Foley becoming WWE Champion, to the Stone Cold beer bath, to Stone Cold breaking into the arena on a Zamboni, and etc., etc., etc. Of course, the CM Punk pipe bomb. Who can forget that one right here? And yeah, so then after that, they introduce Vince McMahon. Vince comes out, gets a decent pop from the crowd. Then when Vince gets in the ring, the crowd starts chanting, "Thank you, Vince." And then Stephanie and Shane present Vince with a plaque that they got thanks to a GoFundMe account to commemorate the 25 years of Raw. Vince asked, was the plaque the best they could do? It's like, well, Vince, have you ever seen the stock markets? The whole economy's going to shit. So I think that's the best they can do. Really, a plaque is pretty much an award now these days, Because look at YouTube. Getting 100,000 subscribers is a silver play button. 1 million subscribers is a gold play button. And a diamond and a 10 million subscribers gives you a diamond play button. So plaques are your reward these days for major accomplishments now. So yeah, I take that. And then Vince says he doesn't have to thank anybody. And says there's only one man to thank for his success, and that's him himself. Then after that, Stone Cold comes out to address Vince, because we all know Vince did not have the success of Raw to himself. He had other people there, like Vince Russo when he was in WWE and WCW, who went to the shit. And then there was Stone Cold, the head front of the Monday Night Wars. So yeah, and then Vince was trying to tell Stone Cold, don't hurt him, he's too old to take another stunner, but he said Shane could. So he throws Shane under the bus by saying Shane's in his prime, and now you can take a couple stunners. So Stone Cold hits a stunner on Shane McMahon. The crowd then chants one more time, and then Vince tells the crowd, I don't think Shane could take one more. So then Vince and Stone Cold share a beer. And during the middle of the beer drinking, Stone Cold then stuns Vince McMahon. So once again, Austin stuns the boss. Then Stone Cold grabs a beer, has a beer with Shane, and then stuns him again. And then Stone Cold does his signature beer dousing with the two shotguns. And yeah, that's that segment. After that, we get an 8-women tag match. We get the legit fraud Sasha Banks, Teenage Juno Bailey, Asuka, and Mickie James. And Michael Cole once again saying it's boss time with that purple dildo up his ass. And then they face off against the team of Sonya Deville, Mandy Rose, Alicia Fox, and Nia Jax. Paige is at ringside because, of course, Paige, she can't wrestle anymore. She got injured, and she's being forced to retire. So yeah, really, it was a boring match. Match ended with a brawl, and during the brawl, Sasha Banks would log in the big statement on Alicia Fox to get the submission victory. So Asuka is still undefeated still. And of course, after the match, Asuka would throw Mickie James, Bailey, and Sasha Banks over the top rope and would be standing alone in the ring. Because, the Women's Rumble match is this Sunday. So yeah, by the way, we'll have reaction video to that. A reaction video to NXT TakeOver. See, after that, we go backstage. Kurt Angle's in his office, and we have, Kurt Angle meets some old friends, like the Brooklyn Brawler, Teddy Long, Jim Cornette, Wayne, and the Boogeyman. The Boogeyman would eat worms first, and then he would pull the worms out of his mouth and put them in Cornette's hand, which is fucking nasty and gross as shit. We'd also go to another backstage segment with a poker game in play between Heath Slater, Rhino, and the APA, JPL, and Ron Simmons. By the way, JBL, I still haven't forgot what you did to Mauro Ranallo last year. I can't forgive you for that. That's unforgivable, motherfucker. You fucking douchebag. I will forever hate you. I wish no success to you in your future. So after that, we get a one-on-one match. So we get boring fuckface versus The Miz for the Intercontinental Champion. Miz comes out with the Miz Taraj, gets a good pop from the crowd. Roman Reigns, boring fuckface, he comes out, gets booed out of fucking building, does this boring ass walk to the ring, shows that title in the air, and then puts on his shoulder like it's a sack of garbage, is what Roman has been doing that title. Because in Roman Reigns' world, he thinks his entrance is cool in his world, when in reality it isn't. Overall, boring match. Roman Reigns, of course, with his stupid clotheslines of shit. His punch, kick, stupid Samoan drop, dumbass drop kick, dumb stupid man punches. The ending of the match, like Bo Dallas would grab Roman's foot to try and counter the spear. He would get ejected from the match from ringside along with Curtis Axel. During that sequence, Miz would hit the skull-crushing finale on Roman, but Roman Reigns would kick out at 2. But also, when Roman went to go beat up Curtis Axel and Bo Dallas at ringside, Miz would expose the middle turnbuckle. This is interesting. Usually whenever a turnbuckle gets exposed, it's the top one, but it's the middle rope. So then, after the skull-crushing finale, Miz would throw Roman right to that middle exposed turnbuckle, hit a second skull-crushing finale, and he gets the 3 count for the win. And Miz is now an 8-time Intercontinental Champion, and he's back on top. He got the title back. He did it. So Miz is now champion again. We then go back to the... So yeah, we go back to the... Also before that match, we also have the General Manager salute. The great General Managers of Raw. You know, we had John Laurinaitis, who I refer to as Jackass John. You had William Regal. You had Eric Bischoff. And then they had Daniel Bryan out there. For some reason. And it is what it is. So yeah, that was a great salute there. Then we go back to the Manhattan Center. We get the Undertaker comes out to address the fans. Because, of course, Taker was out there. Undertaker says in his 25 years in WWE, he's buried a lot of souls. And he says now all these souls can officially rest in peace. So it's like, I'm not sure if that means Taker is gonna wrestle again or if he's retiring. You know, that's a wait and see. We're gonna have to wait and see on that one. So then we go back to the card game. It gets bigger because now we have Ted DiBiase in the game. We have the New Day in the game. We have Natalya in the game. The Usos in the game. MVP. Anyone remember MVP from 2011 or 2010? Yeah, he's back. He was back for the reunion. Of course, saluting with the cards. After that, we get a salute to the top women wrestlers in the 25 years of Raw. You know, you have the Bella Twins. You have Jacqueline. Sorry if I mispronounced her name there. Kelly. Michelle McCool. Maurice. Trish Stratus. Lita. And I think that's it. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, I think they should have had like Chyna or Fabulous Moolah or Mae Young. But sadly, all 3 are dead. And have passed away from unforeseen circumstances. Also, so then we go back to the Manhattan Center. We get a one-on-one match, a really good one. We get Bray Wyatt versus Broken Matt Hardy. So yeah, this was a really good match, back and forth. It was a really good match. In the end, this surprise happened. Bray Wyatt would hit the Sister Abigail on Matt Hardy and get the 3 count for the win. Bray did it. He actually won. He actually won a big-time match for once. Oh my god. He actually did something. For the first time in forever. My god. I've been waiting for this day. I've been waiting for it. I've never been so proud of Bray. This has been his biggest accomplishment since he won the WWE title last year. He's been getting shit on so much. And he finally won something. Oh my God. He did it. He done it. After that, though, we get a segment. We have Elias Sampson in the ring. Of course, doing a guitar promo. You know, talking trash. Of course, then he says in his song that John Cena and the city of Brooklyn have one thing in common, and that's no balls. And speaking of Cena, guess whose music hits next? Fuckboy Buckethead's music hits. The shit factor of professional wrestling himself. Super Cena comes out. Gets the John Cena Sucks State song. Which, by the way, Christian Miracle. Let me say something to you, brother. Shout out to you. When the fans sing that song, it doesn't mean we are jealous. It means we actually think he sucks, Christian. Good try. Good try, man. So John Cena tries to engineer it when he can't engineer shit. John Cena comes out, you know, kissing ass. John Cena, I'm glad to be here in Brooklyn. John Cena, you need. I have balls in my pants. Elias, you have no balls. John Cena, I guarantee every person in Brooklyn here has balls. Like, Cena's just kissing ass. So much ass. And then Elias tells Cena to shut up. It's like, thank God. And tells Elias to lead the rated edge Cena. John Cena, you want me to lead the ring? Why don't you do something about it? And then Cena takes his shirt off. Elias goes for a punch. Cena does the same old shit shoulder tackles on Elias. The little sidewalk slam. The fake ass 5 merchandise shuffle. And then Elias would counter the AA and throw an uppercut right to Cena's balls. And then Elias would grab his guitar and smash it over Cena's back. And then he's standing tall. It's like, oh God, Elias. If you weren't buried before, you're now buried now. Like, fuck me. God damn it. So after that, we go back to the card game. Where now Jeff Hardy's in the game. Yeah, Jeff Hardy's back. So the game ends, you know, everybody's going almost all in. Heath Slater claims he won with a full house, but Dana Brooke of Titus Worldwide claims that Heath cheated and hit cards, which he did. And then JBL told Titus Worldwide and Heath Slater and Rhino if they have problems, go settle their differences in the ring. So then all of them go out to the ring to have a match. An impromptu tag match. Boring match. Like, Titus Worldwide would win the match by pinfall. And then what happened was, then the Dudley Boys come out. The Dudley Boys do their signature moves on Heath Slater, you know, the 3D drop. And then they get a table out and then do the 3D on the Heath Slater through the table. And then all of them are standing tall. So then after that, we cut back to the Manhattan Center for the DX reunion. Triple H and Shawn Michaels come out for the DX reunion. Then Road Dogg and Billy Gunn come out to cut their intro promo as well. And then after that, X-Pac came out because they all didn't come alone. And then Razor Ramon comes out to join them all. And then all of them do the Too Sweet. And then after they do the Too Sweet, Finn Balor and the WWE Bullet Club come out. Balor, Gallows, and Anderson. They all come to the ring. They all do the Too Sweet gesture. And then as Billy Gunn's about to cut his end promo by saying, if you're not down with that, we all got 2 words for you. In the middle of that sentence, the Revival's music would hit. Revival come out because we'd find out we get an impromptu tag match between Gallows and Anderson and Revival. It was a quick match. In the end, Gallows and Anderson would hit the Magic Killer on Dash Wilder and get the 3 count for the win. After that, X-Pac would hit his finisher on Scott Dawson. Jesse James would hit his finisher on Scott Dawson. Billy Gunn would hit the Famouser on him. Shawn Michaels would hit the Sweet Chin music on Dash Wilder. Triple H would hit the pedigree on Dash Wilder, and then Finn Balor hit the coup de grace on the Dash Wilder also, and then Bullet Club, Balor Club and, we'll call it WWE Bullet Club, and DX are all standing tall. We go back to the Barclays Center to wrap this up. We have a face-to-face-to-face segment. Kurt Angle has all the legends and Raw wrestlers at ringside for this, because he doesn't want to take any chances of the main event of one of the main matches of Royal Rumble being destroyed. So Braun Strowman comes out. Then Kane comes out. Then Brock Lesnar, the Universal Champion, comes out with the introduction from Paul Heyman. But as Brock Lesnar's on his way to the ring, Braun Strowman would get out of the ring to go after him, which Brock would hit a clothesline on Braun. Brock would get in the ring, hit a clothesline on Kane, and then hit the F5 on Kane. During that sequence, though, Braun Strowman got back in the ring, took Brock outside the ring. Then Braun would hit the running power slam on the Brock through the announce table. And that's how we end Raw, with Braun Strowman standing tall over the competition. So yeah, overall Raw rating, this was honestly the best episode of Raw in a long-ass time. 7 out of 10 is my rating. So yeah, that's my thoughts on the 25th anniversary of Raw. By the way, I know that Jordan 95 Wrestling was at Raw last Monday, so yeah, shout out to you, brother. Hope you had fun there. I'm not sure which building we were in, whether it was the Barclays Center or the Manhattan Center. Either way, hope you had fun, man. Hope you enjoyed it. But yeah, that's all I gotta say. Hope everyone has a great day, and yeah, peace out.